All right, guys, welcome back to Gambit Market Podcast. This is episode 5, and I'm here with Braden Lockwood. Braden, how are you, man?
I'm doing well, Echo. Doing well. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. I mean, it's tradition at this point. We always start the podcast off with me saying, like, where are you? How's the weather? So,
Dude, I'm a nomadic man, Echo, and I'm now down in LA. I'm visiting my dad.
LA.
Yeah, so I took a
You're
short
just in
little
Colombia
flight
like
this
2
morning.
days ago. Oh, like,
Yeah, just Seattle where the mom lives, LA where the dad lives. I'm doing a little family loop, and then I'm actually going to road trip back up the coast. So,
oh,
yeah,
cool,
fun stuff.
yeah.
I've still yet to record a podcast from the same place twice. We'll see how long I can keep that tradition going.
That's good, man. And guys, today is a very special episode, and the reason why is because I don't know if you guys realize, but I actually got out mic mugged today. Braden, can you tell us why you felt the need to disrespect me on episode 5?
Dude,
Like you couldn't have waited till like 2, 3. No, you waited till episode 5 to out like disrespect me. What's going on,
I'm
bro?
trying to up our production level, Echo, and I'm a lead by example kind of guy. So I made the investment, and I'm hoping next episode we'll see a microphone at the bottom of your screen.
Well, that's actually the surprise I want to show you. I actually got a microphone for today's
Did you
episode.
actually?
Ready?
Nice, nice.
No,
Just a Coors Light. Just like,
yeah, dude. Cool. Okay, yeah. So what are we gonna talk about today, man? What should we talk about? What do you think?
cool. So I think the big idea that we wanted to get into is something that we've been talking a lot about off camera, and we figured we'd let it be the theme of today's episode, which is just like, can AI really be profitable in prediction markets? Like, can it find an edge? And, obviously we've built a lot of tools and AI agents, and we are hopeful that the answer is yes, and that we can do it. I also just think it's an interesting question to pose, because ultimately, like, the answer has a lot of interesting implications about prediction markets and AI that are like way bigger than just Gambit. And so I wanted to kind of hear your thoughts as someone who codes with AI, that works with AI, that built most of our AI agents. So I'll hand it off to you, Echo. Can AI find an edge?
Can AI find an edge? Okay, I'm gonna be super annoying here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the ball back in your court and ask you what you mean when you say edge.
I think this is what's cool about prediction markets is prediction markets are like beyond just being a financial market. They are like a truth layer,
What do you mean by truth layer?
It's like financial markets are a very interesting way of determining truth because people are more honest with their money than they are like with, for example, like a poll, right? So people found out in the last few years that like polymarket elections results are way more accurate than polling election, right? Because when people poll, they kind of say like what they think is going to happen or what they want to happen. But when people put money on the line, like people only put money on the line when they really think that's the outcome that they're predicting is going to happen. And so I think that's like an interesting layer of prediction markets that we have to kind of like understand to answer this question is prediction markets are a truth discovering layer, like being profitable means being right directly, 1-to-1, like you know the outcome or you don't know the outcome. And the people that see the truth first make money.
Okay, so it's really like
then the question to circle back to you is like, can AI decipher the truth before it happens? Can it model the future?
So predict the future. Like, can AI predict the future? That's interesting. The reason why I asked you what you meant by edge is because immediately I thought of like 2 categories. First category being what you said, which is like, can AI predict the future? Which makes sense because that's what predictive markets is about. But another category, and if I asked you directly and just a quick yes or no, is it possible to make lots of money in predictive markets without predicting the future right at all? I wanted to say yes. I'm sorry, I wanted to say no, but there is some aspect that said, no, wait, that is still possible. Which is, what if you don't wait till resolve? What if you just traded in between the, like, you get what I mean? Like when the event starts and you don't wait till it closes. So really what you're trading is not the event, it's human behavior based off the event.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because there's 2 ways to make money. It's like predicting it, but it's also like trading human behavior,
Because that is one thing that's cool about prediction markets is that you actually don't have to wait until things settle.
Exactly.
But you can make money being wrong.
Exactly.
And that is one of the things that's kind of cool about some of the AI agents that we've been creating is that some of them, the most successful ones, we do just have running on like stop loss and take profits. So like the like in tennis matches, for example, we recently found out that like tennis matches, disproportionately, the underdog has at least 1 point in the tennis match where their odds are higher than they were before the game. Like it seems disproportionately like that human behavior, like if the underdog wins their first set wins their first game, that the odds go way up, even though like the outcome probably still ends back
Exactly.
down.
Exactly.
So
yes. So when you say edge, to me, it's like edge is not just tied to can it predict the future, is can it look at current events, look at potential resolves, and predict human behavior. And because human behavior ends up being the variable, I'm always going to say, yes, it can find that edge. And because human behavior never changes. 1,000 years in the past and 1,000 years in the future, one thing's going to be very consistent. It's that every single human is going to do two things. They're going to move away from pain and they're going to move towards pleasure. That's just what it is. Human behavior, it's the most consistent thing throughout time. And so like you just said, like you can start to track these things. It's the same reason why even when you trade stocks, you look at particular technical analysis, like specific patterns like cup and handle or W or head and shoulders. It's like for some reason there's this pattern.
Yeah.
When humans see this pattern, they get bearish or they get bullish. And so like, of course, and then there's also another reason too. I don't know if I should go into it. Should I? I don't know.
Yeah, go for it, Echo.
Okay. The other reason is like from a purely philosophical lens, if you think about what we're talking about here, it's like, can we get a deterministic output based off an input? And to me, that's always going to be logically possible. It is logically possible. Technically, if you give something enough data as an input, it'll always be able to determine the output. That means, bro, this is a crazy concept. That means like if I gave a machine right now, like some super intelligent thing, every detail about your life, it can technically know exactly where you're going to stand, like how, like whatever your situations are going to be 13 years from now. If it's actually intelligent, it's possible.
You're going beyond the scope, Echo.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you're making me like feel like I'm like a programmed bot, man.
No, it's deterministic, dude.
Yeah, I think we'll leave like free will for another episode. But I think you're right, and I think like the ultimate measure of edge, I guess, is just if we rephrase the question, can AI make money? Because that's what's kind of cool about prediction markets is like truth and edge are just directly correlated with profit. It's a financial market. So like if the AI can find an edge, it means it's making money. And I think, we are running just a ton of experiments to see what's possible. And I think that's like, it's been a fun part of this process, just working with AI. Because one thing that I love about AI and working with AI is its capacity to surprise you. Like what you're saying, like you're giving it inputs and then it shoots out an output. And really from like day one with AI for me, like the first time messing around with ChatGPT, the first time that some of the like image software came out and now they're doing videos, like I'm just perpetually amazed by what AI is able to output based on inputs. And
yeah, it's cool, man. But then at the same time, it's like we're seeing all this progress, which is cool. I remember life before AI, but why does it get things wrong all the time? Like AI legitimately sucks so much at certain times. Like I can't trust it to really run autonomously sometimes,
Yeah. And honestly, that's one of the cool things about working with AI too is we have these different like AI brains, right, that we've built out, which are basically just like different LLMs and thought processes that we pair with different agent types. And then we can see all the back testing data for the performance of these different AI processes in every different market. So Echo knows like I spend way too much time just messing around with our back tester because I'm like really curious, like trying to find where AI is outperforming, where AI is underperforming. And it's interesting to see both because, like you're saying, like there's certain categories where AI not like is actually really bad. Like we've noticed like culture in all of those like culture markets for
It's terrible.
for prediction markets, almost every single AI thought process we've created, every single like LLM process, AI loses money predicting cultural outcomes. Like who's going to win the Oscar, who's going to do this, will Elon Musk post this many times? It just like it consistently loses money to the point where like I want to create like an inverse feature to fade AI in these categories.
I think we made a joke about that one time. Like,
No,
like
we made a joke, and I'm not joking anymore. Like they're like I do kind of think it'd be a cool feature, because like you're saying, like AI does outperform in certain things, and then there are just markets and questions that it seems to really struggle to like produce a quality output based on the inputs.
why do you think that is though? Like what's the first principles like variable? Because they're both getting input from like events and like the same data.
Well, I think some things are just more predictable. And so like we look at like the markets where it's performing well, which seems to be like certain sports like tennis, baseball, basketball, our AI does pretty well. It's profitable over a long period of time. And then financial markets, it seems to do really well in crypto markets. Will Bitcoin be up or down this day, in a week from now? And if you think about these, like the sports that it's really good at are really like statistic run sports, like baseball, tennis, basketball. Those are high scoring sports.
Good point. Yeah.
And then like soccer, for example, is like a very hard to predict sport because a team can dominate and lose, and there's draws, and it's just harder to find the outcome. And then financial markets, like you're saying, like financial markets are very much like they just repeat themselves over and over and over. And so it's less surprising to me that the AI is able to like accurately like make predictions about like crypto markets when maybe like the average user cannot, or the average market participant cannot. Because for example, like just one more thing on this that I was thinking about when you were talking is the 4-year cycle in crypto. Like it's kind of hilarious because I've been around for like two and a half cycles now in crypto. And this cycle was just so funny because everybody was like like 4 years ago, everyone said this cycle is different. This is the super cycle. Like the 4-year trend will go away. And then you look at like where the 4-year cycle would have ended us of the last cycle when we were at like 120, and it was literally like fall of the 4th year, like it is every time. And so whether it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy or not, like, and I still fell for it, man. I still was like October, like we still got juice going into Christmas, and I should have sold everything. But it's funny just to like think about human emotions in markets, and that doesn't surprise me that AI could find an edge there.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's cool. So here we got a cool list of things that we could dive deep into from this. One of them was where AI still gets things wrong, where we spoke about that. Then there's human approval versus full automation. That's an interesting one, man.
That is.
Do you feel? Can I ask you a question, Braden? Like,
yeah,
Gambit markets aside, just one-on-one on some real, would you forget AI? It's your money, right?
Yeah, where is this going?
Now listen, like, here we are. Okay, you know what? Don't forget AI. We'll make.
Yeah, I was like, how are you getting out of AI with this? But yeah, go ahead.
Would you trust AI to like fully manage your money. And then the inverse of that, which is like, would you trust a human to fully manage your money? And if there's a discrepancy between the two, why?
Okay, so I guess the answer I have to give is yes, because I do currently let AI manage a decent amount of my money, you know. But would I let it manage all of it? No. Would I let a human manage all of it? No, but it's funny because I know that I should, like I have grandparents that did very well for themselves, and they just have a financial manager that handles their funds, and um and so yeah, I guess there's a scenario in both cases where I would let AI and another person manage my wealth.
Interesting. See, the thing is, when you say like you would let that happen, I try to think of the reasons why I would not let that happen. And this is like my personal blind spot bias. It's like my own biases. It's like I wouldn't let it fully automate anything unless I had a say. But the biasy in that is me thinking that my say is somehow going to make it better, you know? And like, I think that's why I kind of like Gambit markets. It's because when I'm building this agent, it's not just like, here, agent, go with my money. It's like, no, agent, this is the agent that I set up with my particular parameters. Now go trade with my money. You know what I mean? So, it's interesting.
Yeah, I get that. So like, you're right, because we do have the personal touch of you like kind of putting in the strategy that you want it to execute. So you have some oversight there. And then the other level of like personal control is we offer like a setting where basically you can connect your agent to Telegram, and every time the agent wants to make a trade, it'll send you a message, and then you get that manual approve or decline step. And I think for some people, that is like the best way forward, like a balance, right? Where the AI maybe identifies opportunities, but at the end of the day, you as the agent owner, as the person with real money on the line, can at least approve or decline the trades.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a madman, Echo, so I like to just
Go
let
crazy.
it ride, because I feel like part of my mission with my ages is I want them to just make money while I sleep. Like
That's the goal.
I want them to just make money, and I just like load them up. But I do see what you're saying, and I do think that realistically, that's probably the best strategy, is like a combination of human and AI.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even from the non-AI way, if you think about it from the inverse, I wouldn't, if I had to trust a money manager or a money manager that's using AI, I trust the money manager that's using AI. So clearly there's this edge that you get when you use AI, right? This computational power that you just don't have access to by yourself, which is cool. Dude, it's really encouraging seeing like all the like results. Like I know like we're building for such a long time, and it's like there was no users, no nothing. Now we have users, and we're seeing like some people win, some people lose, some people talk, which is awesome. And we're just getting that data and we're feeding it back to the machine. It's kind of cool to see, man. It's really awesome.
And like I love it, dude, because I'm a believer, like
100%.
at different stages of building this out, we always try to think of like the value that we can bring to the user, and how we can differentiate ourselves in the prediction market space. And so while building, we're asking ourselves this question, because we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. Like, if we can build profitable AI agents, like, we'll be successful, and if not, then we won't, because we want to provide other values. And I think that's where the social layer comes in. That's where the agent ecosystem and the copy trading and all of these dynamics that we've built out, like, that the platform still holds intrinsic value, like, regardless of the answer to this question of whether AI can find an edge and trade profitably in prediction markets. But having said that, like I'm the one on the team, you know this, Echo, that is like, no, like if we tweak this, if we try this, if we iterate with this, if we optimize this, then we can do it. And yeah, obviously it's early days, man. We've been live, I think 2 months now, but we have profitable agents, over 350 trades.
Isn't that crazy, man? Like, it's absolutely insane.
It kind of blows my mind. It makes me want to full port, into our agents.
Yo, it's cool because like when you're talking about like intrinsic value, irrespective of whether or not an agent is profitable, the proof for what you're saying is that like Polymarket and Kalshi, they're worth billions and they don't have agents. And there's no guarantee that you'll make money from that platform. And that still has intrinsic value. Think about that.
Yeah.
And then now you have like Gambit Markets. It's literally built on top of something that already has all this value, and we're just adding that much more value. So it's like, I don't see like, I think in the future, like right now, people might laugh at us when I say this, but in the future, I think people are gonna be like, oh, they were onto something. And this is what I want to say, okay? Hot take, controversial take.
I'm ready.
I don't see a world where somebody trades without using an AI, an agent of some sort. Why would you do that? And right now it seems crazy what I'm saying, but I think in like 2 years from now, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, obviously, like why would you do that? It's weird,
Dude, because we optimize, we automate everything we can now. Like that's like the human behavior is now like anything that we can automate, we are doing so. And like you were saying earlier in the episode, so much of what we do is predictable. And so this is an agent type that we haven't developed, but I'm curious to just get your opinion on. Imagine if the AI agent like actually just had you trade as yourself for like a month or 2 months. And then the AI used your trades and how you behaved on the platform. And like those were the inputs,
So it's basically creating a digital version of you. What you saying?
Yeah, like if it was good, right? And it could actually like it knew that in this type of game you like the underdog or you like the spread, or in a bearish week you like to go on a bullish reversal or whatever it is. Like if the AI could actually kind of capture your thought process when you're making trades, it'd be really interesting to see what that future looks like. Like my personal betting agent, my personal financial agent that takes actions that I already would take. And yeah, because I'm with you, Echo. I see an agentified future where so much of what we do today will be automated and time will be freed up. Time will become the ultimate resource.
Yeah.
So
okay, let's take a step back and be a bit more meta, okay? And like, let me know what you think of this, because it might not be the case, but what you're talking about, think about it. It's like the human exists. The human then does trades, right? Then there's an AI agent that kind of replicates what the human would have done, right? Okay. Human would then look at this AI, make trades, and the human might say, oh, that's interesting. I definitely would have done that. Or no, man, I would not have done that, right?
Yeah.
But like, what if we take a step back even further? What if it's not a user creating a digital twin, that twin being an AI that like trades on your behalf? What if it's like, okay, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but here we are, Braden. Okay, are you ready?
I'm with you, man.
What if it's like the agent you're creating is not designed to trade predictive markets? What if the digital twin is designed to use the platform to then create agents? And so when the user is looking at the output of your digital twin, it's not looking at the trades. It's looking at, oh yeah, I would have created an agent like that given these circumstances. Oh, you're right, I would have created an agent like that. So maybe your digital twin says, hey, Super Bowl's coming up. I made this agent specifically for you because I had a feeling that you'd want an agent that's conservative related to this and that. Then then it's different. It's not about the output. It's about like what I would have created given those scenarios. You get what I mean? Like, I don't think we're gonna like.
Yeah.
By the way, the reason why I'm saying this is because like in the agentic engineering world right now, there's this big conversation about like, don't build software, build agent factories that build software. You know? So
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying, Echo, and it's making me ask another question.
no.
Another question. Okay.
Don't do it, dude. Don't.
So no, I'm gonna get us back a little bit to prediction markets, but with agents in general, right? And AI agents, what is more important to you, and what do you think is more important to people when they create agents? Is it that the agent behaves how they would behave, or do they want the agent to behave better than they would behave? You know, like obviously, like the answer seems obvious because okay, but like no, like play along though. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
let's say I have a decent prediction market track record, and the agent like is very good at identifying the exact prediction that I would take. And overall, maybe it does okay, maybe it does bad, maybe it does good. Like, do I want that agent, or do I want an agent that does things that I would not do, that maybe I'm not comfortable with? Like maybe my agent is always predicting like these low probability outcomes, and I feel like I'm going to lose money, but the results are good. And like it's not the markets I would predict on, it's not the positions I would take, but when I check on my agent, it's making money. What is better? What do you think the user wants and what people want from their agents?
I think they want to make money, dude.
Dude, I think so too.
I think they do want to make money. But then like the question, the reason why I said neither earlier was because like when I make an agent, I want it to do not like better than me. I don't want it to do like me in terms of digital twin. I want it to do what it's programmed to do. Like that, you know, but then again, like if it does something against what it was programmed to do, but it makes me money, like that's pretty sick too, you know?
like bro, that's for me, like that's all I want my agents to do in like every aspect of the future. I want my agents to make me money and free up time.
Yeah.
Like those are like the two resources that I care about. And like the how and the mechanics and the programming, like I don't care. You're the developer. I don't care.
It's interesting, man.
But yeah, I think because that brings value to my life. You know, like I want an agent farm that makes me money and takes away like mundane tasks that I don't want to do, so that I can live my life freer and be in just more of a creative headspace where I'm managing my agents.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be cool.
That's the goal, bro.
So Braden, sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I got nothing.
I was gonna say something completely left field. That's why. Are you sure?
Yeah, just go left field, man.
Hey, listen, bro. The only thing I can tell you now, to be honest, is there's 3 options. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I'm not gonna say what those 3 options represent. Wait, let me just lock them in.
Dude, you do this every episode. It's like Schrodinger's Schrodinger's choice.
Okay,
I'll take box 3, man. I'll take box 3.
Box 3? Are you sure? This is an interesting one. By the way, we've never done box 3 ever. This is interesting. Are you sure?
Well, last time you only gave me 2 options. I feel like next episode you're gonna give me.
Oh, I changed which ones are in which category. Like box 3 today will not be box 3.
Okay, I'm running with box 3 still.
Okay, box 3. Okay, guys. Well, Brady, do you want to add anything else to this episode, or should we?
No. I think we did a good overview. We posed some good questions, and all in all, I guess conclusion before we let Echo take us to box 3 is that we don't know, you know, but as that it's something that we are passionate about the pursuit of.
No, we
and
do
like
know.
finding out.
It's nonsense. We do know.
Okay, we know.
We know.
But-
It's possible. Absolutely, it's possible.
Oh, yeah, it's possible.
It is.
And
You can't say it's not. It's possible.
The question then, Echo, is how many trades does the agent need to make before we said we've done it? You know, because like
enough trades. But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Like is 350 trades. This is our longest running profitable agent. It's up 150%. Is 350 trades enough to say we've done it?
No, you need more trades.
We need 1,000.
6, 7 trades.
No, dude, don't end us there.
Look, at the end of the day, I think it's super encouraging because we're very early into this, and we're already seeing awesome results, right? So the question of like, is it possible, to me is like a funny question, because like not only is it possible, we're literally seeing agents produce consistent profits day in, day out. Obviously, there's past performance is not indicative of future results, and like you could still lose money, but so far we're early and it's doing pretty well. So,
and we are not financial advisors.
We're not financial advisors. Absolutely no profits claims made. All right, guys, we're gonna unveil box 3. For those of you guys that are new to this episode, this is your first time seeing these episodes. This is what we do. Okay, this platform we're using to like record, it gives us a bunch of AI generated like categories of songs, and every time we do an outro, we click on a random like box. So today,
I was disappointed last episode, by the way, Echo. It was kind of like a downer. It was kind of a downer of a song.
This one is called Love. For some reason, you picked Love, Braden. Let's see how Love sounds like.
I'm aligned with Love today.
Let's see if I love you more after this. Let's see.
I'm gonna show off my podcast mic. What's up? This is Echo and Braden signing out. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on episode
6.
We'll see you on episode 6. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Cheers.